Welcome to the Tell Us Ellis podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Tell Us Ellis podcast, Royal Rumble edition. Very excited to get this out. It is one of my favorite events of the year for any wrestling organization, any wrestling organization, combat sport, etc. The Royal Rumble is just something special. And I'm really excited today because I have two guests joining who are avid wrestling fans, and a lot of times during Raw or SmackDown or PLE or pay-per-view event, we'll be chatting, and I'm really excited to get their perspective on what they think is going to happen. So we're going to go through that and looking forward to it. So please start following Tell Us Ellis on all the social media platforms. You can follow me at Tell Us Ellis HQ on X and on Instagram. And then on YouTube, it's at Tell Us Ellis Media. If you click subscribe on any of those channels, they automatically download for you. You're notified. They're ready to go as soon as they come out, and you'll get a lot of great content. And then if you like the episode, certainly give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or want to join the show, please email me, jamie@tellusellis.com. So without further ado, 'twas the night before the Royal Rumble, and let's get into it. All right, everybody, we are back with a very special episode, the Royal Rumble edition of the podcast, and I have two very special guests here, Kristen and Dustin Bush. Kristen and I knew each other from, we were work colleagues, and shortly after I got to know her, I don't know, maybe it was on a webcast or something where I was like, yeah, one of my secret things is I like pro wrestling.
Yeah,
and you reached out to me.
Excited.
Yeah, you reached out. You're like, that's really cool. Like, we do too. So since then, we've got our little Facebook messenger going every SmackDown and Raw episode. So glad you guys could join us. And yeah, love to hear a little bit about you. Like, how did you guys get into wrestling? I can't wait to hear.
So for me, I was junior high, I think it was 2000, so Attitude Era.
Yeah.
And there was a couple guys in one of my classes, and they were actual wrestlers for the junior high.
Yeah.
And they would talk about WWE, and how it actually started is I was a bully, I guess, and I was kind of making fun. Like, why would you watch that? Long story short, those two guys that I like bullied for watching wrestling are now, my best friends that I've had for my
I thought you were
entire life.
going to say it was actually John Cena
Oh yeah,
and Randy Orton or something like that. But no, I guess
I
not.
wish. Not that exciting. But yeah, that's how I got into it. And from then on, year 2000, 2001.
And then you brought Kristen along, or was she into it already?
He took me to SmackDown, and we tried to look up the date, but I think it was 2011.
Pretty sure.
He said it was one of the worst SmackDowns he'd ever seen. And he was like, she's absolutely going to hate it because the Big Show came out, like 5 times or something?
They were shorthanded on talent for some reason. I don't remember why. But we've actually looked up previously, and it is actually down in history as one of the worst rated SmackDowns ever.
Yeah.
And they had yet hello, Kristen.
One of those friends. Yeah.
But I didn't know what to expect at all, so I absolutely loved it, and I've been watching it since then for over 15 years now. Yeah.
It does pull you in. I remember I remember growing up, and I had a friend and would go to his house, and his dad was always watching wrestling, and this was honestly the early 80s, and Mean Gene Okerlund would come out, and we lived by Hershey, Pennsylvania, so he would always have wrestlers do their interviews, and it was like, Hershey, Pennsylvania, we're coming. But the first time that they held a show, WWE, it was actually in between WrestleMania and WrestleMania 2, and it was called the Wrestling Classic, and it was a pay-per-view. And my sister's boyfriend was like, we got to get this thing, and I knew nothing about wrestling, and I was hooked. It was really cool. They did a 16-man tournament just for nothing, really. But Savage had just joined WWE, and I instantly became a Randy Savage fan. He was my guy. I loved him. He was awesome. And then kept watching it, and Saturday night's main event a couple years later came to Hershey Park. And it was, I don't know if you guys remember this or you've seen clips of it, but it was when Hulk Hogan and Macho Man actually became friends. They called it the Madness Met the Mania. And it was just an awesome moment and just a great era of wrestling. So I've been in and out of it. Like I started going to WrestleManias. I went to WrestleMania 4 and 5, then didn't go forever, and then went to WrestleMania, I think it was 25, 26, 27, and 28. And then got out of it again, but then started watching again, like in the last 5 years, and I've kind of been hooked.
Wasn't it WrestleMania 5 that's rated as one of the best WrestleManias of all time, or the best?
WrestleMania 5,
Was Hogan
well, it
and-
was Hogan versus Savage
Yeah.
because Savage was the champion. Savage won in WrestleMania 4. He won a tournament to get the world championship. And then WrestleMania 5, he turned bad again and Hogan won it back. So it was great. I mean, I loved him. So different today. I mean, so different. Not saying it's good or bad, but it's just different. And yeah, it's hard not to like it. And now we have AEW and TNA, and it's like there's a lot more to choose from. So
Right.
now I know you guys went to WrestleMania last year. What's your best moment? When you think about pro wrestling, what to you has been your favorite moment?
So we talked about that. And I mean, WrestleMania, obviously, going to WrestleMania, being in Vegas for our first time ever. We
Yeah.
always wanted to do both of those and cross both of them off of our bucket list. So that was awesome. But we were in Indiana for when at Raw. I forget what year, but it's when the Shield broke up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we were seated right where they walked down.
Yeah.
So they were right next to us, which was pretty cool. And then were we there for the turn as well? We were.
That was when it happened. Yeah.
Was that when Rollins
Turned.
Yeah.
turned? That was in Indy? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indy has had
Pay-per-view.
Indy's had a number of like really great moments with
Yeah.
wrestling.
My favorite moment, I know it's super recent, but it's got to be, I mean, my favorite all time goes back and forth between Ray and Cena, but seeing him win 17 at WrestleMania, I mean, I've been waiting years for him to get that. So the fact that happened and I got to witness it, that was pretty cool.
That's yeah. It
I
was
don't
an
know that anything's going to top it.
and it was an interesting year for Cena. Like,
Yeah, it was weird.
yeah, like the whole heel turn.
It was weird. Yeah.
But
even he admits, like, yeah, that didn't really work out that well.
no, but well, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So
What
how
about
do you
you?
feel? How do you feel about wrestling? I mean, like when I think of wrestling today, well, let me first put it in this perspective. Like WWE, when they had the Bloodline run, it was maybe some of the best wrestling I've ever seen, storyline wise. And
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's a little flat right now. And I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys feel the same or if you like how are you feeling about it?
It's just hard because I feel like social media kind of ruins a lot of things. And so, like, I'll get really excited. I'll love a show. And then I'll get on social media and it's like, oh, that was terrible. And you just get like discouraged a little bit because, like, you're so excited about it. Your adrenaline's rushing. And then you go and see these people all angry about critiquing every little thing. And you're like, okay, was it really? Maybe it wasn't that good or something. But
That's very true. It does.
Yeah.
Plus the spoilers that are out there right now. It's
Yeah.
like I try to avoid them, but it's hard not to
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah, because we'll skip weekly shows and then just watch the premium live event. And we're, not knowing 100% what to expect storyline wise. And we watch it and we're like, this is great. But I think other people who, maybe are watching one after the other have their expectations a little higher.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have a friend who is like really into, Chris, he's on our
yeah.
group.
Yeah.
He does all the reading and everything. And I mean, he's one of the ones that got me really into it. And he'll be like, man, they just trashed that show afterwards. And we're like, really? We thought it was really good. But I don't
It's
know.
hard.
He's kind of the same way. Kind of
Yeah.
try and stay off social media and just enjoy it like we did
Yeah.
when we were younger.
I know that's the thing. It's so hard to have surprises. Like who's in Saudi Arabia right now, right? I mean,
Right.
you know
Yeah.
the names that are being thrown around, and it's almost. I wish I didn't, and I have
Yeah.
tried to not read as much. So I shouldn't say that I know. Like I really have stayed off of it. But if you want to know, I mean, they have people that are like, oh yes, so and so was on this flight and it's
Yeah.
departing for here, and it's
I
like,
know.
come
I
on.
know. And I think ESPN just recently ruined one of them, right?
I
Yeah.
did hear about that.
I did too.
Now I
But
don't know if that's true or not, but like it could have been a plant. Like maybe they're
true.
just,
Very true. Yeah.
but we'll see. I feel like it's hard too because you do like I love wrestling, but when you look at it, I watch WWE, I watch AEW, and it's like how many hours do you have
Yeah.
to put towards it? I tape a lot of them and like I'll watch it Saturday morning while doing something else, but
Right.
like you said, to me it's like the premium live events, absolutely, they capture my attention. If I don't watch a weekly show, I will read about it, get all
Mhm.
the scoop and stuff, but it is hard.
Absolutely.
Now, Dustin and Kristen, do you guys watch AEW at all? Like I know you've watched a couple pay-per-views there, but are you keeping up with it?
So I always get their pay-per-views because I think they're insane.
Yeah.
Their pay-per-views are absolutely fantastic. Their storylines there are just I mean, it's more wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. You're right though. The wrestling is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like those are can't miss because it's some of the great. I mean, and they're long. I mean, those shows will go 5, 6 hours, and I'm still watching. So the
And it's
fact
a
that it's keeping my attention that long.
Yeah.
and it's a Sunday night and it's like 1 a.m. and they're like, here comes the main event. I'm like, it's
I
1
know.
a.m.
It's like 1:30 in the morning.
I know.
We
And of
went
course,
to we went to Florida at Chris's house and we watched there was like all kinds of pay-per-views.
Mhm.
It was WWE and
Oh, yeah.
AEW and we were
When
like
they were trying to
by
yeah,
the
kick
time
me.
AEW came on, I mean all three of us were
Just
just like passed out, slumped on the
my
couch.
gosh, it's
So long.
it's ridiculous. I'm a UFC guy too. So
Yeah.
tomorrow it's like we've got the Royal Rumble, and then right after that is a UFC show. And I
yeah.
told my wife, I'm like, yeah, you might not see me a lot tomorrow, but she'll watch it too. She gets it. So from a Royal Rumble standpoint, where do you rank it in terms of like the annual pay-per-views for WWE? Is it one of your favorite? Is it one of your least favorite? Like how do you see it?
We were saying it's probably, well, at least for me, I'd say second. I think you said SummerSlam ahead of it.
Well, I'm gonna go third. Obviously, WrestleMania is one.
Money in the Bank,
And
maybe.
Money in the Bank is our next
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
It's just the style of wrestling that started from with the high flyers and the crazy stuff off the I mean, that one, I don't think I'll ever love one as much as I love Money in the Bank, but then Rumble, SummerSlam sometimes competes.
Yeah.
Sometimes SummerSlam is kinda,
Not great. Yeah.
Yeah.
War Games ones are pretty cool.
We
Yeah.
used to love TLC too, but they stopped doing
Yeah.
that one.
And then when they
Yeah.
kinda brought it back, it was kinda like, eh.
Not as good. No.
Yeah, I don't know, it wasn't my thing.
It's hard for me. Like I do love the Rumble. WrestleMania is number one, no doubt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right.
went I went back and forth like SummerSlam. Like I thought last year SummerSlam was actually really good,
We like
Yeah.
that too,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
we did.
was.
but Money in the Bank. I love Money in the Bank. It is hard. I will still say I think Royal Rumble's right up there, 2 or maybe 3,
Yeah,
just because
depending
it's
on the
so
year.
unique.
Yeah,
Now I went last year because it was here in Indy, and
yeah.
I don't know if I like going to that event as much as watching it on TV
I
because
can see that.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
couldn't really
definitely
see the wrestlers come down as
Right.
much, and to me, this is like as much about getting excited over the ring entrances as it is the
Yeah.
Mhm.
wrestling.
Yeah. Right.
So that was I don't know if I'll go again to one of those, but yeah, I just like the fact that we're going to see 60 people come out and get in the ring, and they're going to be our favorite wrestlers, and obviously some surprises and so forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, war games can be really good. Like some
Yes.
years,
Yeah.
Yeah.
depending on the teams,
Right. Exactly.
when Punk came back that year at the end of War Games, which was one of the best moments in wrestling history, that was a really good War Games year. Can't remember who it was, but it just seems hit or miss sometimes.
I think my favorite one still was the initial one. It was and then it started in NXT, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
That was fantastic.
Oh, that
Those
was really good.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is what and I don't think it's lived up to that since really. I think
yeah,
they did it the best, to be
yeah.
honest.
NXT does really good things. By the way, that's another one you have to
They
watch
do.
on a weekly
They do.
basis.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, even if you don't watch weekly, that they're pay-per-views or whatever are great too. Yeah.
And they've developed really good wrestlers. I mean,
Yeah.
Obafemi's
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's gonna be a superstar, right?
Yeah. I'm excited to see what they do with him.
Yeah, Sol Ruka is gonna be a superstar. I even like JC Jane. I like her attitude, like,
I do too.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, the only thing I will say, and I'm curious your thoughts on this, like, I thought about if they could change anything with the Royal Rumble, what would it be? And I remember one year they did, like, it was called the Royal Rumble XL, and they made it 40 participants instead of 30. And you think about the talent, the depth of the talent they have between WWE, NXT, and even pulling from TNA, it feels
Right.
like they
Yeah.
could do 40.
Was that
What do you guys?
2018?
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right.
Because that's what I told her. That's got to be one of my top favorite Rumbles.
Well,
Because we're going through the people last night, and it's like, some of the people you want to see, you're not going to see.
yeah.
There's
It's
really not enough.
I had like 20 extra names.
I
mean,
know. Yeah.
So we're gonna have
Yeah.
to rule some people out here, but
I
like,
know we kept saying this is a surprise. This is a surprise.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're running out of room for surprises here.
2018 was good too because that was the first women's too. So I was excited to
That's-
have
Oh, that's right.
2 in one night.
Yeah.
Now you don't just have men's, you
Yeah.
have 30 women as well, and
And
it's just awesome.
sometimes the women's
Are
outdoes
better,
the
yeah.
men's, so
I
on
think
all the
I'm
pay-per-view.
I think I'm more excited for the women's
I
than the
think so.
men's.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah. I mean, they could really make it a 2-night event if they wanted and
For
have
sure,
one on
yeah.
each night and then surround it with 3 or 4 matches.
Right.
But yeah, it's interesting. Well, before the Rumble, or probably maybe they'll do one match before and maybe one match in the middle, but we do have 2 other matches to talk about. So some really interesting storylines around these. The first one is Gunther becoming the retirement guy as he faces AJ Styles. What do you guys think? What do you see happening here?
I think Gunther's gonna win.
Yeah, like I said, we flip-flopped, but I think I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that maybe AJ, requested for this to be it, and for him to do like a TNA run for the rest of the year. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if they can afford him, but I
That's
hope
true.
not. I was really hoping, but if we think about the matches that AJ has had leading up to this, I mean, he's faced some pretty, some top talent. When they had him with Shinsuke and the end of that, I'm thinking, ooh, this seems like he might be saying goodbye, but you
Well,
never know.
and he did the match with Cena at Crown
Right.
Jewel,
Yeah.
which was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
Phenomenal AJ Styles.
Yeah.
But no, that was great. You're right, Dustin. It does feel like it's kind of been a goodbye tour.
Yeah, because
Now-
when they threw that match on Raw with CM Punk, we looked at each other and we're like, oh,
Oh, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Because I think that was like one of his dream match kind of things. So
I wonder if they would have him come back to WrestleMania from TNA as a TNA wrestler. Like, I wonder if the WWE would allow that, because it does feel like if he goes to TNA, they could bring him in for WrestleMania, maybe Survivor Series, SummerSlam.
he still looks great out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
I
does.
guess he wants to go out when he's still feeling good and I mean, he looks good to me. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I haven't given it serious thought until I heard you talking about it, and it's like I felt the same. He looks really good right now,
Yeah.
and I feel like he could do it for another 5 years if he wanted. I loved Styles back in his original TNA day. Like, he was great.
Great.
He was hurt about a year ago or a year and a half ago and had that leg injury or foot injury, and I think he was getting frustrated at that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gunther is he the biggest heel in WWE right now? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think legit hate.
yeah.
At this point, it's got to be legit hate. Yeah.
And he's so good at it too. Like, he just
Yeah.
looks at the camera and starts laughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I go back and forth. Could it be a DQ victory or something that doesn't allow him to retire?
Right.
I also had this. Is Gunther in the Rumble, by the way? Did he announce for the Rumble?
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah,
I think they
so.
said he's in it.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if
that's just weird.
if they did this thing where they were like, okay, if AJ Styles loses, this is his last night in the WWE.
Mhm.
And then he loses. And then somehow he shows up in the Rumble.
Yeah.
and wins the Rumble. And then they're like, well, what do we do? We've got to have him headline WrestleMania. I
Yeah.
don't think they would do that because there's too
Right.
many
Oh,
other great
yeah.
wrestlers that need to
Right.
win or
Yeah.
over top of
I mean,
him.
selfishly, I hope he goes the rest of the year, but maybe it was a thing where he was ready to retire, but he didn't wanna step on John Cena's retirement tour, so he just
Yeah.
Yeah.
or they're just working me really good because I feel like leading up to this that he's had some matches that are kinda which would signal the end, but
Farewell, yeah.
I hope not.
Well, if somehow he wins or there's a DQ or a count out or something, this is probably it for them because I think they want to use Gunther in a huge spot, I would assume, at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not that
Yeah.
that wouldn't be a huge spot, but like
Right.
there's so many other wrestlers on the list that it's like, boy, that would be a great matchup for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards you right now, and I think Gunther wins it and wins
Yeah.
it clean. And hopefully he doesn't choke him out or whatever like he did to
Yeah.
Cena with a little smile
Yeah.
on his face. But
Right.
I know. Yeah, let's not repeat that.
well, then the other match is for the WWE Championship: Sami Zayn against Drew McIntyre. And
McIntyre's.
I'm looking forward to this more than I thought I would, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, I assume McIntyre's just kind of a placeholder guy. I mean, I
yeah,
doubt, I
I don't
highly
think
doubt we
Zayn's.
go into
Yeah. There's no way.
WrestleMania with him as a champ. I
could
don't
you
know.
see Zayn? Could you see Sami
I don't.
Zayn?
I don't think so. Do you think so?
Does he deserve it with all the work he's put in?
Yes.
That's what
but
I was. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he does. He really does. And if it's just a a placeholder at the moment, then why not? But
unless
I feel
they
like
unless they hold it for a WrestleMania moment for him, where
yeah,
somehow he gets a championship match.
yeah,
Could be. Yeah. I mean, I
But
wonder if Zayn's gonna be in he wasn't announced for the
mm-mm.
Rumble, right?
he is not on the list.
I'm still wondering, like you said, maybe whatever matches prior to that, like what are the shenanigans gonna be?
I mean, there's always a surprise of some kind.
Mhm.
I'd love Sammy to win it. I think it would be great. Like
Yeah,
you said, Dustin, like a hard worker. I mean, does everything. But I just can't. After everything they did to get the belt on Drew, even though it's
yeah,
probably a placeholder, it's like,
right.
really,
Yeah.
would they have Zayn come in and win it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it should be a good match.
Yeah. It'll
Yeah,
still be good.
yeah. I think I'd say Drew. I think he
Yeah,
retains.
I
Maybe they set something up for WrestleMania with him.
Right.
Well, it's probably time to get into the big ones, the two Royal Rumble matches. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think let's focus on the men's first.
Uh,
So they have 21 now. So they have a list of 21. Here's a list of 21.
Okay.
Got Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Javon Evans, Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Damian Priest, The Miz, Ilya Dragunov, and Trick Williams. That leaves
Okay.
9 spots for
That's it.
for
Gosh.
50 people.
yeah,
Gosh.
So maybe we can
right.
focus on the ones that were like, yeah, these people just have to be in there, right?
Yeah.
The LA
I mean,
LA Knight has
LA
to be
Knight
there.
for
That was
sure.
that
Yeah.
was our first that
Yeah.
we
We were talking
Okay.
about Jimmy too, Jimmy Uso.
What's going on there? Have you guys heard anything?
no.
We were curious because, Naomi and him, it's like, are they
Ready? Yeah.
ready to
Yeah.
come back?
Naomi timeline, I mean, that's obviously for the women's, but yeah, I don't remember exactly. I don't know how far along she was or what when she left,
Yeah.
so
Do you know? Did
so
she have the baby yet?
that's what as I asked her, I said, "Have you seen anything?" 'Cause
Yeah.
usually, I mean, WWE will post that stuff, so
Well, and it's been weird because I think on the broadcast the other night they said, Jimmy isn't here due to personal reasons or something. And
yeah,
then I was like, oh, I hope nothing went wrong. Like, I hope
right.
everything's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think we can all agree LA Knight is going to be
Yeah.
Right.
Who's another one that you thought, hey, this person just has to be there?
I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't like Kofi, but I always love him in the Rumble, to be honest.
I think they left him out last year, didn't they? Right? And everyone was mad?
I think so. I mean, he always has those moments where he like
Yeah.
jumps on the wall.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I guess Logan Paul kinda can take over that type of thing too, but,
and then, I mean, I wrote down Sammy because I just wonder if I still think that he's somehow gonna make his way in there, but
I'm sure we'll get a Hendry.
Yeah, I thought, even though I'm kind of getting a little
Yeah.
tired of it.
Yeah,
I
it seems to be their favorite guy to throw out there.
well,
Anybody from the Wyatts.
yeah.
I thought about that. I didn't include anybody. I didn't include anybody on the men's side.
Okay.
But I thought about the Wyatts. I thought about, do they throw like a JC Mateo or something like that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as far as people that are long shots, we talked about Chris Jericho coming back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know there's been talk about that. And then they pushed so hard at I think it was this last Raw, Finn not being able to be there. And I don't know. I hope that Demon Demon shows up
Yeah.
because that's one of our
I've been
favorite.
waiting for that for a
Yeah,
while.
it
It's
is.
time.
Because it's just so drawn out with this thing with him and like talking to Liv. And I don't know. I'm not into it. I want Demon to come back. Like,
Yeah. I
this would be
wouldn't be surprised. Like, I feel like that could be a really good setup. You had
yes.
texted about that the other day or chatted about it, and it was like, yeah, you know what? I think
Yes.
she's right. That feels like a great moment. A couple names that were missing too, like Aleister Black.
Yeah, we
She
thought about
mentioned that
that.
last night,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, he's
unless
there, so
yeah, unless
I
he's
keep
hurt.
getting excited for what could come with him, and then
I
keep
do
getting
too. I feel like he was better in AEW sometimes.
he
Yeah.
was. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Let's
there could.
Chad Gable. Is Chad Gable ready to come back?
I thought
That's
he
a
was still injured, right?
yeah, he wasn't
He hasn't been. I mean, he's been out
when they
for a
tagged the
while.
other night, he wasn't there.
What about Rusev?
I wrote down Rusev. I mean, what are they doing with him? Like everywhere he goes, he just
Yeah.
disappears.
But
Yeah,
he's so. I don't know. I like him. Like we both like when he.
I really like him too in the
Yeah.
bag. I mean, he was one of my favorites, his first run. But one of those guys that he seems to get a pop and then just falls off a cliff. I don't get it.
I don't get it
I
either.
mean, him and Sheamus battled out about 35 times in a row. They ran that.
Did he fight Cena in a WrestleMania? Maybe I'm mixing that up with Kevin Owens at
COVID?
one point.
Is that the COVID year? I'd have to look.
Must have been forgettable.
Yeah, it probably was. What about Carmelo Hayes?
That'd be a good
Yeah,
one.
that'd be good. I like him.
Because they could have a spot with him and Trick Williams because they
Yeah,
had a great
right.
rivalry. So I like that idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Carmelo Hayes.
And Shinsuke, he's not on the list.
You did mention him last
Yeah, I
week too.
did.
So
Yeah, yeah.
for 9 spots, whew, I don't know.
I know. I mean so another name, Dominic Mysterio, is he healthy?
Yeah.
I don't know. We were trying to look for that too. We can't tell. He's on all of the advertisements though,
He is.
so I'm wondering.
Yeah, he's on all the Rumble advertisements.
Who else are we missing? What no, but he's in there.
Did we say Priest yet?
I was about to say the same thing. He's on the list. So
Yeah.
apparently he
Oh
announced.
yeah, he is. That's right. You're new. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
What about Matt Cardona?
Yeah,
mean,
I did talk about that too. I
He's
wondered if.
officially back, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I would like that
I
for
like
nostalgia
him.
purposes.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
wish he had his old music too.
I know. Yep.
It's one of the go-tos on my
I got him back over here
on my
Somewhere,
playlist.
yeah.
Chad Gable. So here are What about some NXT folks? Who do you think from NXT could show up? I mean, they already brought up a bunch of guys, so maybe it's
Yeah,
nobody. But what
yeah.
about like an Ethan Page?
I could see that, possibly. It's just so hard when there's only, like, 9 spots
I
left. You're
know.
like
I know.
I mean, when you talk about, I think we're gonna talk about, like, whether we like them declaring or not,
Mhm.
and we kind of I don't know, we hate it because then when spot like, they call 29, right? And you're like, "Okay, I know that this person hasn't come out yet," so
Yeah.
then unless they make shenanigans happen, you're like, "Okay, this person has to come out as 30." So it just kinda ruins it.
So why do they do that? Because I don't understand. It feels like they started doing this, I don't know, several years ago, but why would they not just let the surprise happen?
No, and we talked about maybe, like, 5. Like,
Mhm.
5 would be a good number because then you got 25 or whatever to get through.
One of them that made sense to me was, like, kinda storyline wise was the Vision, like, declaring them because he said they couldn't or whatever, but, I mean, then you go 1, 2, 3, 4 spots gone. It's like, I understand because possibility of Seth Rollins, maybe.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that, right?
Yeah. So,
So,
that seems to be what that might be leading up to. I don't know, in my
Right.
opinion, but
yeah,
I don't know if he's ready.
I feel like Pierce, him just so willingly allowing them to be part of the Rumble, I feel like there's something that Adam Pierce is holding back, and is it
Right.
Yeah.
like, does it end up with just those guys in the ring, and all of a sudden
Yep.
Pierce comes out and says, "Oh yeah, and I let you in so you could face," and then
Right.
Rollins' number hits, and
Yeah, because they made it a point on Raw in the next segment to say they all who we're gonna push, Braun Breaker and make sure he wins this thing, which
yeah,
made me immediately think, "Uh-oh,
yeah.
there's gonna be some friction when someone comes back," so
Right.
I would assume that's what that's leading up to, but you never know.
Braun Breaker scares me. Like, there aren't many wrestlers that scare me. That guy's just got a screw loose. His dad was the same way. I
Yeah,
remember Scott Steiner, like, the guy
yeah,
was crazy,
crazy.
absolutely nuts.
I love it though, yeah.
I do too. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
he gets that look in his eye, and it's
he
like,
does.
Yeah, yeah.
He does.
don't mess with them. The other I thought about TNA a little bit, and would it be pretty cool if, like, a Jeff Hardy came back and participated?
Yes. Yeah.
Jeff Hardy used to be one of my favorite wrestlers.
Mhm.
Just what they call him, the Enigma. He's had his problems over the years, but
Right.
good wrestler.
I would love it. I think a clip the other day of him wrestling recently in TNA, and they were saying he looked pretty rough.
Yeah, like I
He
said,
he was having some issues, but some of the matches that him and Matt have put on, I don't know how they're still going. I
Yeah.
really don't.
It's
to
I mean,
crazy.
they just destroyed their bodies
they do.
for
I mean,
years.
you talked about Money in the Bank and those ladder matches and stuff like
Mhm.
that. They
Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. Well, we have a pretty good list here. Let's talk about I was gonna say, who's the most likely to get eliminated first? Honestly, the pick that I had to get eliminated first, we didn't even mention. I thought maybe Tozawa or somebody like that would
Yeah.
come into it. Although they had a huge win, right?
Mhm.
A huge win. Tozawa, it was great.
I was floored. I mean, I feel like they don't usually let him go like that, and some of the moves he was throwing out there, I was like, "Wow."
He looked like a real wrestler.
He looked fantastic. I mean, he looked great. And then you got the funny guy with him. I mean, I think they work well together, to be honest. But
I did too. I mean, they're comic relief in a
they
way,
are.
They are.
but the way they fought that match, or Tozawa at least, like
Yeah,
he was great.
yeah.
It's
That
really
was the
good.
first time I've seen them let him be, a serious wrestler, and I mean,
Right.
that's what he did before. So,
Yeah.
well, I thought he looked like himself.
By the way, is his name? Gosh, what's his name? I want to say Omas. Omos. It's not Omas. The really big black wrestler.
Almost,
Is it Omos? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
almost, yeah,
Yeah.
So he's been wrestling in, what is it, AAA, Lucha Libre, or something like that.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah.
he come back for something like this?
why were he went? I didn't realize that.
Well, I
I didn't
think
know.
he's still under. WWE contract, but
Yeah.
I saw a clip of him wrestling there, and I just wasn't sure if he's somebody they would consider bringing back in.
Maybe. Yeah.
Just to dump a few guys over the.
Yeah, yeah. Either him or maybe Mr. Iguana. I don't know.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was just about to say before you said that, if they're gonna bring someone from there, can they please bring Mr. Iguana?
That guy's great.
It is
So-
hilarious.
So we don't have a good final list because there's too many names to consider here, but
Way too many. Yeah.
who's
Yeah.
who's a good first elimination? Or
I think if Ray is injured, Rey Mysterio, he's gonna go first, I think, quickly. And if R-Truth is in it, he's also probably gonna.
Yeah, probably one of those guys that's gonna get knocked off the
Yeah.
apron.
Yeah.
honestly, R-Truth may not even enter. He may be called. I just don't. Yeah, that's a
Right.
really good call. I like that with Ray. What about a final four?
Still.
We had a little bit different, but not too much,
Yeah.
right? I think we both thought maybe Fatu.
I agree with that. I had Fatu.
Probably Reigns.
Has to be Reigns.
Yeah, I went back and forth between Reigns and Rhodes, but I think it's got to be Reigns.
And then Breaker, I think.
They've built
And
him up
then-
so much.
They have, yeah. It's gotta. I mean, it's gotta pay off at some
I
point.
still think that, unfortunately, I think Lesnar's gonna win. I don't know why.
So she had Lesnar in that final spot, and I have Rollins, which leads to the friction and the.
Got
Yeah.
it.
But if he comes back to him and Breaker and starts that whole thing, but she's for months been on this this
Oh,
Brock Lesnar kick over here.
I'm not even a big Lesnar fan, but for some reason I feel like because he just came back last year, right?
I
Was
can't stand him. I mean, I agree
I
with you.
understand it, but he's been in all of the advertisements for
Yes.
WrestleMania, and I'm like, why is he at the table if
Yeah.
we haven't seen much of him? He's got to, show up at some point.
Well, here's another possibility. Of course, it's all possibilities right now,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah.
Obafemi comes out. What if Obafemi puts Brock Lesnar over the top rope, setting up an Obafemi Brock Lesnar WrestleMania?
Yeah.
I mean, to pass the torch. And I think Obafemi is going to be such a superstar.
He's got the look, that's for sure.
Oh, man, he really does.
I mean, I'd take that over Lesnar going
Ugh.
for a title at WrestleMania.
We did say, though, that even though we're not big Lesnar fans, if McIntyre did retain, I kind of think that would be a good match, even though
Lesnar and McIntyre. I mean,
I'm not a big fan of either one of them, to be honest, but I could see that being a
if they're
good
gonna keep it
match.
on him,
Yeah.
you know.
Have
Yeah.
they fought? Do you recall them fighting before? Have they ever fought at
Not-
WrestleMania?
not to my
I
knowledge,
think so.
but I forget sometimes about the
Yeah.
early McIntyre days.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
He was
I
at that
agree.
SmackDown, by the way,
Yeah.
in Indianapolis.
That SmackDown, he was there, and we don't remember him at all, so.
That's funny.
We looked up the matches. They're like, what?
I don't want to see I'm sorry, I don't want to see Brock and Roman Reigns. I just don't get interested.
No, I don't
in
want to see that.
No.
But I mean, if he went against Punk or something, I just
Yeah.
could see that being good. I don't think that. Have they faced each other?
Punk has good matches. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but it seems
don't
to be
know if
whoever you put with him.
Yeah, I don't know if they fought either in the past.
So you had
So
had Fatu as well.
so I had Fatu, I had Roman Reigns,
Okay.
and I had Brock Lesnar, but I had Obafemi as well.
Okay.
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 And it
So
again
we're all-
makes no mistake. It makes no sense really why that would happen the way it does, and it takes out the vision aspect of it. But that's what I feel. So, what were your four again for each of you?
So mine is Lesnar, Reigns, Fatu, and Breaker.
I thought you had Seth.
that was me.
That was you. Okay, so Dustin, you had.
You had a category for hopefuls. That's my guy left. Also, I like Rhodes, but
Sure.
Rollins. I think wrestling misses Rollins when he's gone. I mean, he's a huge character, whether he's heel or face. I mean, he does it well.
So good. Yeah.
When he's out, it just for me isn't the same. I mean,
Yeah.
he says Monday Night Rollins, and for me, I mean that's a big reason for me to watch. I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
So
But
who are
yeah,
your?
our final four is similar then.
Yeah. Let's go around the table. Who is the winner? Kristen?
I'm still saying Lesnar. I don't know. I might be totally off base here, but
I thought Rollins. I think he's gonna come back and reclaim what was his.
I'm gonna go way out on the limb and say Obafemi.
I like it.
yeah,
I'd be
something
totally
different.
fine with
Yeah,
that. Yeah. We could use something different.
yes.
So yeah. I just feel like they're sometimes scared to do that stuff, so they
I
keep
know.
using. They keep going back to what they know
I know.
is gonna work.
I mean, with Jey Uso last year, that was a little bit of a surprise. I mean, I didn't
Yep,
That
it
was,
was.
yeah.
It
see
was.
that coming, but Obafemi is just so young. I think there's too many veterans here who would be unhappy probably if Oba won it. So we'll
You
see.
never know. I mean, we'll see. Yeah.
They have a really good roster. Like just looking at the men's roster and everybody we spoke through, like bring Trick Williams into it, some of the others. Yeah, it's a good roster right now. We got to move to the women now. All right, so the women's Royal Rumble participants, we've got Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Liv Morgan. By the way, I really like Liv Morgan. You made that comment a couple weeks ago, Kristen, and I'm like, I almost sent a chat message when I was watching Raw on Rewind, and she came out, and I was like, what is Kristen thinking?
She irritates her for some
I
reason.
don't know. I don't know. I think it's like her with like Finn and all that stuff. It's just like I kind of want her to like break away from that and just be
Yeah.
kind of her own thing. I feel like she's always with somebody that brings her down, kind of. I mean,
She doesn't need
She's-
them for sure.
She
Yeah.
doesn't. She really doesn't. But I like her as a heel. Like, I don't think she would be a
right.
good person. But
Yeah, she's a star for sure.
so then we have Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Bailey, Lyra Valkyria, Jordan Grace, Chelsea Green, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Julia, Maxine Dupree, and Becky Lynch. Does that sound right?
Well-
So let's start naming some of the others. I had a tougher time with this list, by the way. I felt like it was a shorter list of possibilities, but
I mean, we said Tiffany.
yeah, I had her down.
I think they're gonna the usuals. I think Natalia's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Bad Natalia. What's she go by now? Natty
Yeah.
Neidhart?
Yeah, Natty, Nikki probably
Yeah. AJ.
probably gonna get a
AJ Lee.
Nikki. AJ,
AJ
I don't know
Lee.
what she's been doing, but yeah.
I still really want. I just want Bianca to come out. To be
I think
honest,
she has to be, right? She's
mean-
got
It's been is it 8 months it's been for her hand? Yeah.
it was right
think-
after well, was it right after WrestleMania?
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it the Raw after?
Yeah,
might
'cause
have
we
been.
were
Yeah, it
in,
was.
Yeah.
Or was it at WrestleMania? Maybe it was at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was either at or right after.
Yeah.
Who else are
She
we
has to
missing?
come back though. I mean, I can't. Like I just searched the internet like all over trying to figure out if her hand was good or not,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I can't find anything. So maybe they're trying to keep it secret. But
Yeah, I don't know that we had.
What
like
about
we said before, we don't know if Naomi's coming back either. So, I mean,
some of the NXT like Sol Ruka? Could she be in
Yeah.
this?
She's gotta be,
gotta be. Yeah.
in my opinion.
And
I mean,
then
I think she'd be a good addition.
what about a Blake Monroe? Or is she not ready yet?
Probably a little
Early.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate it.
By the way, Kairi Sane wasn't on the list, and
No,
Oh,
she wasn't. Yeah. I'm guessing she'll be
Yeah,
in
okay.
it. Dustin is still hoping that Paige comes back.
well, so she was at the top of my list, and
That's my biggest hopeful. She's like,
Me
who do
too.
you hope for the men's? I was like, I don't care. I just hope Paige finally comes back.
I think she could. I really do.
Yeah.
I
Now,
mean, yeah.
there was a story that she was booked for an event this weekend that got canceled, but then I kept reading and it said, but the event was canceled not because of like
Yeah.
the whole event was canceled. It wasn't just
Right.
Paige not showing
Okay.
up, but
Because I know
that would
she's
be-
been training.
great
Yeah.
to see her come back.
That'd
The
be
only
like
other-
the Alexa Bliss last year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. which was awesome. That had to be cool to be there for. That
Oh, that
crowd was insane when she walked out.
and I love Alexa Bliss. I mean, she's
So do
Yes,
I.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually the whole thing with her and Charlotte Flair has worked great. Like
That's
Oh,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
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 I
I was
wrote down Trish Stratus just because she seems to pop up from time to
Maybe.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she was just on Stephanie's podcast, I think. So
Was she?
but
Okay.
she's yeah, I think that's probably a lock.
And then
Which is fine. She's still good too. I mean,
Yeah.
for her
Yeah.
age,
She is.
she still looks
absolutely.
great when
Yeah.
she's out there.
The only
She
other
said
one,
maybe Bree, but I think Bree's done. I don't think
well,
she's gonna.
I didn't add her to my list, but how cool would that be? Especially if Nikki came out and was
Yeah.
beating somebody
Right.
up, whoever,
Mhm.
and then Brie came out and you assume they're friends and then she turns on her or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you could have a Nikki versus Brie WrestleMania moment.
I like Brie better than
Yeah.
Nikki. I don't know
We
why, but
always
we
have.
always have.
Couple others, Alba Fire, I don't think is on the list.
It's a
I
good
could see
one.
that. That's a good one. Yeah.
Ivy Nile, she's not on the list, is she?
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, that is surprising.
BFAB, Zelina,
Selena, I mentioned her a lot. Yeah, I was like, because has she done anything recently? I don't think
with
so.
I mean, she's been with Aleister Black, but
Yeah.
I don't think
Right.
she's wrestled on her own.
Yeah.
She kind of fell off after her
United States
title. Yeah.
Championship.
How is Candice LeRae still employed, by the way? I mean, I know it's because of Gargano, but how is he still employed?
Yeah.
Oh,
Keeps showing up, I
I
guess.
mean, with Ciampa moving over to, you saw
Yeah.
he was on AEW this week. So I'm surprised they kept.
I loved his NXT work.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the main roster just.
The only other one I had written down was Nikki Cross. That was the one of
That's what I was just about to ask you about that.
the
Yeah, 'cause you
Wyatts.
Yeah.
alluded to
Yeah.
it earlier. Yeah. I mean, I hope.
that would be good.
So then when we look at a Final Four here,
That one was tough.
This was tough.
it
Yeah.
is hard, isn't it?
It feels like the women. I mean, I know Rhea is always up there, but they really just bounce around who they're pushing at the moment. It's just kind of. I mean, they rely on Io because she's a steady hand.
She's
And she's
is
fantastic.
she the best women's like pure wrestler?
I think
think so.
so.
I
Yeah,
think
for
so.
sure. Yeah.
I mean, every match, it's
It's
like
amazing.
you think it's not going to get better, and she's better. How I don't know, but
I think it's just like everything about her. I
Yeah.
mean, the way she's animated, just
Yeah.
about everything too. It's so good.
She comes out and does that thing with her.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. She's the
I do.
best.
yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think Liv, Rhea, Io, and Becky. I was kind of hoping that because Charlotte won last year.
well, I will say,
So-
Kristen, that was my exact Final Four. What you just said, and
Okay.
I didn't like it because I felt like it's the same old, same old.
Right. So I kind of was like, I don't know. I think there's going to be shenanigans between Charlotte and Alexa. And I was just like, can Alexa win? But I don't know.
I
if
was
they do
hopeful
it.
in the Final Four. I don't care who it replaces for either Alexa or Lyra. I think Lyra is fantastic as well.
I want to see her pushed. I think
Yeah.
she's great.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's extremely talented at everything. I mean, so that would be a nice one to have in there. But you really can't go wrong. The women's roster is
It's
It's
so
good.
good. Yeah.
Bailey might flip on Lyra. I could see something like that
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Bailey's
Yeah.
she's got a loose screw right
Yeah,
now.
a little bit.
Yeah, and she's one of those ones that they love to flip flop for some.
Yeah. Yeah.
she's
We
got
were talking
she's
about
got like the
her,
Big Show thing going on.
her old like I'm a hugger with
Oh,
the things going
yeah.
on.
Those, yeah. Oh, that was
That was
bad.
so bad.
Horrible.
So bad. I like her better as like a heel
Mm.
more so than a face for sure. But
What do you guys think of Maxine Dupree?
I
She
think she's good, but
yeah.
they kind of put her in this weird like I don't think they take advantage like I mean I don't think they give her the matches that she should be having, to be honest.
I think maybe she got better quicker than they expected.
Well, that's what I felt because I remember when she was getting booed like mercilessly. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
she was
Yeah.
not a very good in-ring performer, and
No.
then something clicked.
Yeah.
And I mean, to
She's
give
been
her the
working for-
belt,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's been working hard. She looks pretty good in there.
Julia, I think they think very highly of Julia.
Yeah.
But well, who do you have as the winner? Let's go around and we've got to pick one.
Gosh.
Who you going with?
I mean, I think I said Rhea, right? I kind of wanted to see Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, but then I still want to see Charlotte versus Alexa at WrestleMania. So that's why I was like, I
I
don't
could do
know.
both.
They could, yeah. I just didn't know, who they're gonna put as the main event for women. But I don't know who are you. Who?
Yeah, Dustin.
Liv seems to be their girl at the moment, so yeah, I'm gonna probably roll with Liv.
I am definitely going with Liv.
Yeah,
Just to
yeah.
spite Kristen, I'm going with Liv.
That's fine. Hey, we all also like the same people. That's what
No,
makes it fun, honestly.
Oh, that's too funny.
Liv's a good choice for Mania, I think.
What, just in general, I mean, obviously, this really does start setting up WrestleMania a little bit. Have you guys given thought to, I mean, I guess a lot of it does depend on what happens with Seth, but like, where are they going to go next with the Vision? Where are they going to go next with Cody, with Roman? Like, there's just a lot of things that they need to start setting up here.
Yeah.
Is Roman? Did he declare he's retiring too?
No, I think he's just on a part-time schedule at the moment, I believe.
I thought he was eventually gonna maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I don't
Well,
know. I
if
thought
so, he needs to face Gunther then at WrestleMania, so Gunther can retire him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think I'm still gonna go with I think the Vision thing is gonna be set up here at the Rumble. But if
Do
Seth
you like?
comes back.
Do you both like the Vision? Do you like how they've handled that? Like, is that
yes and no. I mean,
I know he's a huge part of wrestling, but the Paul Heyman. I mean, it's just been years and years and years. I mean, I get it. They needed him for Braun because he kind of struggles
yeah,
a little bit on the mic. But I mean, if you're throwing Logan Paul in there, I mean,
yeah,
he's a great heel on the mic. I don't see that group lasting at all.
is
yeah.
Heyman ever gonna retire from?
I don't
Can
know.
Rollins I don't know. Rollins get him out or something, and then Rollins is the
Well,
new face of the
and so what happens if Lesnar and Breaker go at each other? What's what's Heyman do? Is
exactly.
That's what she brought up.
Yeah.
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 She was interested in how that's gonna play out with Lesnar being in there, which I am too.
all kinds of things. I mean, I always felt like Cody would have the belt going into WrestleMania. Maybe he
I did
still
too.
will.
Yeah. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, really weird.
Any chance of a heel turn for Cody? Or
I'm
do you think
hoping.
yeah,
He's pretty much stuck to, outside of wrestling, so, that's not something he's ever interested in doing. So,
yeah.
I don't see it happening, but
I mean, was Stardust kind of like not really a heel, I guess.
yeah, I don't know what you would call that.
Yeah.
Going back to his old days or whatever.
I think we were supposed to feel sorry for him, maybe. I
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
know.
I was just kind of wondering what a heel Cody would be like, I guess, is all like kind of what he would do.
I don't even remember, was he really a heel in AEW at all?
I don't think he ever has
No,
been.
not really.
No.
I think he's always kind of a neutral
Yeah.
party there, but
So what happens if all of a sudden Death Rider's music hits and out comes John Moxley? I will go through the roof if that
He
happens.
might die.
I think I'd die. I don't know.
It would be the greatest thing ever. I mean, just to see something like that happen,
Yeah.
it never will. It never
Right.
will.
It
Yeah.
never will, but at one point they said that they never could bring up his name again, and they did, and I
They
was like, they started
did.
saying Dean Ambrose a bunch, and I was like, oh my gosh, if he comes back, I'll just die.
I mean, I'll be honest, I never thought CM Punk was gonna happen.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's true. That was one of the I'll go through TikTok sometimes and
Yeah.
him coming back, a clip of that comes up and I get goosebumps every time.
Yeah.
Like that was so unexpected. They hit it
It was
so well.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a great moment.
I never thought in a million years AJ was gonna come back.
That's what I was gonna say
AJ
too.
Lee.
We thought AJ Lee would never come back. She wrote in her book like
I was
she
worried-
was done.
I was worried about Alexa for a while because I know she had a neck issue and she was out for a long time. And then she was kind of tweeting like, just sitting here waiting for a call. So I'm like, there's hope. But yeah, there's a lot of them where it's surprising. But I think he's put that to bed multiple times that he has no interest, but you never know. I mean, they all say that.
Something
Yeah.
we didn't talk about too is The Rock was supposed to come to WrestleMania last
Yeah.
year. Like,
I don't know
what's
whatever
going on
happened.
with him? Like,
That
was
was
weird.
yeah, that was pretty disappointing. Instead, what's his name came out.
Yeah.
I don't know. My daughter listens to him. I can't.
yeah,
That song.
Travis Scott. Yeah,
Travis
yeah.
Scott. She was all
I s-
excited. I'm like, I'm done with Travis Scott. Like, I don't want to see him
I
anymore.
don't know if Rock was just butthurt that, the people didn't want him in the
That's
in the
right.
Mania or what
I
happened.
mean, we went to the Mania Superstore and we're like all these shirts, like The Rock has come to Vegas.
Yeah. Never
It's
showed
like,
up.
put this on sale. He's not here.
The whole thing was just weird. And I have seen clips of Cena talking afterwards, and he said, answering questions, he said, "Did I hope that The Rock and Travis Scott were going to be at WrestleMania? Yes, I did." So it seems like that was supposed to be what happened. I'm not sure what fell apart there, but that just kind of soured me on him.
It did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
think you're
as a
right,
kid,
though. Like, I think he got pissed. I think he
I
was
do.
hurt,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Wait a minute, the fans
Yeah.
decided this?" Because the
Yeah.
fans definitely decided it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So if you had to sit here today and say, "Okay, looking ahead to WrestleMania, we're going to have 2 main events, one on Saturday, one on Sunday," and let's say one's a women's and one's a men's.
That's what we did. Yeah.
What do you think? Like, what would be your best prediction right now? I'll let you pick one of them, the two of you, and then I'll give you a guess on the other.
I know that a lot of people are not big fans of Jade right now because she's been apparently injuring a lot of women, but I kind of want to see Jade against Rhea for a main event. I think that would be something different. I don't know.
That would definitely be different. Yeah.
I'm thinking Liv and La Primera would be fantastic.
What about, yeah, we didn't talk about that.
No.
What about Jade against Bianca?
If Bianca comes back, yeah, definitely, for
That
sure.
would good. Would that hold the main event though, I wonder? Like, people love Rhea Ripley. And
Yeah,
I
they
just
do.
I do.
I almost feel like she has to be in it. Maybe it is a Rhea Ripley versus
Well, what are we going on? 3 months with no title defense from her?
I
From
know.
Jade? So I don't know if people are refusing to wrestle her or what's going on.
Or it could be a 3-way match too, right? Maybe they could throw Rhea Ripley, Jade, and
Well, it seems like that's what they like doing with her.
yeah.
It's like, no one's really warming up to this match.
But
Why don't
if
we throw Ripley into
But
it?
how good would it be if Bianca did come back and it was like the three of them?
I mean, that match was great.
Let's call it. Let's make it happen. Rhea Ripley. I almost made it a 4-way and put Io in there.
Yeah,
But-
because she was a
Just throw her in there.
okay.
Fatal 4-way women's, sure.
Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause
like it.
Jade has
yeah.
some issues, so if you can have the other two kind of carried at times, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we
On the
please not
men's-
have a main event with Charlotte again?
No. Fans would hate it. On the men's side, I don't even know where to begin.
I don't know. We said Rhodes and Reign. I mean, I don't know. You think Rhodes and Reigns? Or you think Rollins? If he's, it just depends on I just don't know. But
What about
I
Punk?
still,
Punk and Cody.
that would be good. Yeah.
Punk and Cody, Punk and Lesnar would be good.
Yeah.
I know we keep throwing them in there.
I mean, it would. I think they would have I think they would have a good match.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of it would be an interesting matchup. Punk's not that huge. I mean,
Right.
so it would be an interesting setup.
I don't know if they're going to be able to resist the urge to put Cody in the,
I
Maybe.
main event.
don't they have to? Doesn't he have to be the main event? I mean, he's
Yeah, probably.
he is the well, he's the most popular, right?
Yeah.
Although I think merchandise sales, does Jey Uso sell? I heard he sells more than
He
anyone.
probably does.
Going to the shows,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be my guess that his is probably number
That's
one.
all we see is
Yeah.
Yeet.
Hurts. Yeah.
Well, I think we tackled a lot of this stuff. Hey, I really appreciate you guys being on and would love to do this again. Like, as we have different pay-per-views coming up, would love to talk through them, or not pay-per-views, premium live events.
Yeah,
We
I know. I
better
keep
get
doing
it-
the same thing.
better
Gotta
get
catch
it
myself.
right.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining, and we'll do it again soon.
Thanks so
Appreciate
much.
it.
It was fun.
Awesome. So a really big thanks to Kristen and Dustin for joining the show. I love talking about the Royal Rumble. I love talking about wrestling, but even more importantly, I had a lot of fun. It was a great show. We had a lot of fun recording it, and I'm going to make sure they come back on and we do this before all the big PLE events. And it's just good to talk wrestling. And some of you like it, some of you don't. I will tell you, pro wrestling is absolute entertainment. I still have people saying, well, that's fake, right? And I have to remind them, well, so are those great movies that you cry at and you laugh at. That's not real either. But anyway, if you enjoyed the show and you want to follow the show, you can go to YouTube at Tell Us Ellis Media, click the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. You'll get new episodes automatically downloaded to your inbox. Same thing with Apple, same thing with Spotify. Uh, you can listen to this podcast there and subscribe. And I subscribe to a lot of podcasts. I get in my car every day. They're ready, all the new ones right up there, and you can go for it. Follow me on social media as well. I'm at Tellus Ellis HQ, also on Instagram at Tellus Ellis HQ. And then if you want to be part of the show, feel free to email me, jamie@tellusellis.com. Ask questions, vent, disagreement with me. I keep saying that I'm going to read all of these emails, and they've piled up a little bit. I will have a show where we go through those, I promise. Just to give you an idea of what's coming up, we have a lot of content that's going to go out in the next couple of days. One, I am going to do my American League and National League Central updates of where teams are. I did the East about a week ago. I'll do the Central. That is probably going to be tomorrow. Murph and I are doing a podcast to talk about the football national championship game, the conference championship games, and coaching changes, all of that. That's going to come Sunday. Monday, I'm going to release a Rewind Sessions football movie. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but it's already wrapped up, ready to go. And then on Tuesday, very special episode, Kevin Murphy, David Buckler, myself, we are all going to be previewing the Super Bowl. Make sure you catch that one. It's sure to be a really great show and a lot of fun with a lot of great friends. So thank you for watching this one, and I will see you soon.